Indeed, Milton Friedman said he would only sign the brief if the word no-brainer was in the brief somewhere. So clear was it that extending the term of existing copyrights could not advance the public good. But apparently there were no brains in this place when that statute was enacted. Here's an easy public policy question which our Congress just gets wrong. Or think about nutrition. There's an increasing consensus among people who know something about it that we Americans at least eat too much of this stuff, not enough of this stuff. 2003, the World Health Organization thought they would try to advance results on the basis of that consensus. They promulgated a standard that said that no more than 10% of your daily caloric intake should come from added sugar. Well, the sugar industry, they have this sweet little logo here. They went ballistic. There they are, going ballistic. They got the Senate to threaten to withdraw funding from the WHO if the WHO didn't withdraw this ridiculous suggestion. This is Senator Larry Craig threatening the WHO. They instead wanted the WHO to adopt a standard that said 25% of your daily caloric intake could come from added sugar. Well, the WHO did not back down, but the United States government did. In 2003, the Food Nutrition Board promulgated standards that said you could get 25% of your daily caloric intake from added sugar, a balanced diet, according to our government. It would look something like this. You begin breakfast with Fruit Loops or M&Ms, glass of milk. For lunch, you get a cheeseburger. For dinner, you can have pepperoni pizza, indeed 3 slices of pepperoni pizza, and of course, sugar cookies for dessert. That's a balanced diet, according to our government. So, once again, an easy public policy question, which the government just gets flatly wrong. And maybe most profoundly, think about questions around global warming. We all know there's a consensus that we're doing it. As Al Gore describes it, the debate is over. There are 5 points to this consensus. Number 1, global warming is real. Number 2, we human beings are mainly responsible. Number 3, the consequences are very bad. Number 4, we need to fix it quickly. And number 5, it's not too late. Now, some people wanted to determine how established this consensus was. So they did a study of 1,000 articles from peer-reviewed journals between 1993 and 2003. And they discovered that 0%, exactly 0, of those peer-reviewed articles questioned the basic consensus. And then they did a similar study of popular media articles between 1988 and 2002. They found that 53% of those articles questioned the basic consensus. That difference, of course, was the product of an extraordinary campaign of junk science. A campaign which representatives relied upon in order to delay the American government dealing with this issue for at least 10 years. Once again, an easy public policy question which government gets wrong. Easy question, right? The 2 + 2 = 4 questions of government which our government gets wrong, leading to the question, why did they get these questions wrong? Well, they're either getting these questions wrong because our government is filled with idiots, or they are getting these questions wrong because they are guided by something other than reason. And I don't believe our government is filled with idiots. I believe our government is a very sensible entity following the incentives they need to follow, which is this dependency on money.